Okay, boom, 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 boom. We recorded it. It's recording. And now we're recording again. I want to do Q&A. Everybody can feel free to unmute. You can, talk some stuff, ask some questions, tell a knock-knock joke. You know what I mean? Talk about Jerome's hair. What's left of it? I mean, you pretty much crack any kind of joke you want. What's going on, guys?
What hair?
Exactly. Your chin hair.
What's up, man?
Nothing, man. I'm on cloud 9. I have been waiting to do this freaking video for 8 fucking months. I am sorry, man. That's long. It's been a kick in the ass for real, man. But man, all these beautiful faces. Look how beautiful you are. I missed you, Ruki. Oh, it's okay. Just making sure you're still with me. All right. No, I know you're making notes. I'm just complimenting on how beautiful you look today.
Thanks, Bart.
No problem. Nice. Miss Carmen made it, of course. My gosh, it's so early in the morning right there.
Hey. 9:45, Bart. 9:45.
9:45. Right? Is that same time zone for you too, Carmen?
Yeah, hey.
We live in the same
we're
city.
both in Perth.
There you go. That's right. That's right. So yeah, it's just getting late here for us. So yeah, man, I'm glad you guys got to come, man. Same. Spent a good 24 hours trying to get in touch with people. Marco, he was ready to go right away as soon as I talked to him.
I was taking notes. Everything that you said, it's a lot of content.
Yeah,
I definitely felt like there was a lot of value that was given tonight.
I get really technical sometimes. I'm sorry. I just go on and on.
Yeah. I'm just like, damn, where do you guys get that energy from, man?
Lots of note taking.
Dude, it's exciting, man. Like, for real. Like, this stuff is like a game changer as far as communication-wise, because, like, the number one thing that keeps people from being successful in sales is just the lack of follow-up. Like, okay, most people, like, here's statistics for you. Going to get all boring, right?
Love it.
Like I think it's like 10% of sales. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but it's like 10% of sales are made from attempt 0 to 3. Okay? In other words, the first time you try to sell them something, they're not going to buy it. Second time, they're not going to buy it. Third time, they're not going to buy it, right? And like another 10% is from like 4 to 5, right? Fourth and fifth attempt. And then 80% of sales are made on attempts 6 through 10.
Yeah.
Okay? The thing is, though, the majority of salespeople, or majority of people that are in any type of sales or the same MLM or whatever we're doing, right? They don't follow up that much. They never get to attempt 6 through 10. And that's where they fail. Yeah, the fortune's in the follow-up. This takes that out of it. It takes the guesswork. It takes the maybe we're going to follow up with that person. Maybe I'll have time to send that text message or that email. There's none of that. It's doing it all for you. You just get the leads.
Right.
And wait for them to talk to you. That's it.
And we're
literally simple as can be. I made it super complicated, but it literally is simple as can be. It's like you just get leads, and let the system do its thing.
Don't worry, Chad. I know you can make things way more complicated than that.
Oh, I can. I'm very good at overcomplicating.
What it was for me, what kind of took this thing out of it is, it's like, where do we all start? All right. Most of the people I'm looking at, we've been at the beginning stage, all right, the alpha, when rappers kind of say everything gangster like. But at the beginning, what do? We shoot links every freaking where. We hear no, we keep it freaking moving. We have no idea how many of those no's were really maybes or possiblies or not right now.
How many times have you contacted someone and they already signed up through someone else? I know I've had it happen to me, and it's been more than once. I am ashamed to say it. So I can shoot myself in the foot when I'm talking about follow up, but
it's like they said no to you, and then you talk back to them, and then all of a sudden
no, dude. Everybody always says no on the first try, almost all the time, right? How many people do you contact and they're like, "Oh yeah, man, let's sign me up." Like, how often does that happen? Like that's the fairy, right? That's like the fairy tale ending. That's gonna happen.
The guy that say sign me up right now, man.
Dude, that's the cherry picker. That's the guy I'm talking about. That's the guy you're looking for.
The hot lead, yeah, the one out of a million.
Yeah, you want the low hanging fruit, right? He's just right there where you can reach him. Like, hey, what's up, dude?
But if you can't get the low hanging fruit, what you want to do is just you want to leave such a big doorway that you're going to be able to let people walk around and peek inside. And then as soon as they want to walk in, it's going to flag you right away. So if we know that we're going to have to expose our content and our company or our material, our brand to people anywhere from 6, 8 to 10 times, it may as well be through an automated media. It may as well be through a chatbot. It may as well be with the video content that I'm creating, putting out. You know what I mean? So by the time they've been exposed enough, they're going to want to come to me. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much where it's been. If I can't go out there and ask some random person in some, Facebook Live, promote your business here, blah, 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 I'm not going to remember all those jokers that looked at my video. You
cannot humanly keep up with, if you're bringing in leads, okay, if you're actually bringing in leads on a consistent basis, you cannot humanly keep up with it. It's impossible. Right.
And what do we say? You know what I mean? One of the main things that we know when we're starting marketing, first and foremost, and we're promoting another company, you never name the company, because then they just sideswipe you and they go to the company.
And they go to Google or YouTube or
that's why this
directly.
That's why this video is never going to have a Builderall stamp on it. It's Automation Answer. This is my brand. Jerome James. He doesn't promote Builderall. He promotes Next Gen Lead Gen. You know what I mean? And of course,
it's perfect online marketing.
Perfect online marketing. So, you guys like Carmen, Marco, this ain't new to you. This is the same thing we were doing a year ago, wasn't it?
Nothing new, really. You're just this attraction marketing,
That's it. You know what I mean? The only difference is
that they need for their business.
Yeah.
You're getting a much larger audience.
Follow-up is really important. You have to keep track of your leads and try to figure out, who's going to be ready, what budget they have.
Mm-hmm.
Having a community is probably the most important thing, because people, they don't want to feel left behind. I think that's where a lot of the other companies are missing out when they join a program. They want to feel connected to people that if they have a question.
Absolutely.
They're looking for that answer, like either right now or tomorrow.
Totally. And one of the biggest things that helped me kind of build that team, you know what I mean? I always feel weird about saying I built a team of 446 people, because I didn't build a team of 446 people. I built a team of 17 people, and I worked with them until they built my team of 446 people.
Yeah, that's from duplication, really. If you teach somebody the steps that are needed to basically start a program, and they can teach their clients, they're going to be very successful.
Are we still recording, Josiah?
Yeah, this is actually the second. This is the Q&A kind of chat conversation. This is going to be one of those videos that only gets seen by people on the inside squad.
Okay, so
you know what I mean?
Can I show them a preview of what we're doing? We're not like
No. Yeah.
You guys want to see some secret shit?
This is going to be for all the people the G Pass. But let me go ahead and say one more thing, just to follow.
Yeah, finish what you're doing. I just wanted to.
Sure. Pretty much, you know what I mean? Again, I built a small team, and I work with those people to build, that bigger team. But think about what we did, guys. You know what I mean? I gave you guys links that went to webinars that you guys, all you had to do was share and tell people, hey, don't forget to let them know that so-and-so invited you, right? The websites that I put together, that was all Builderall. You know what I mean? Again, driving traffic to our Zooms and stuff, bringing them to our social media, even that step-by-step funnel that I offered to a few clients. It was all Builderall. So, I mean, I was able to help provide these links to these different platforms to get people to this Zoom, to that video, to whatever we had going on. You know what I mean? By building it, right there in Builderall and offering everybody the link. Just send them to where'sthetime.com, guys. How many 18 billion times did we say where'sthetime.com? It's because I built it on Builderall. And now all people had to do was go create some content, invite people to the link. Instead of me doing that again, now I want you guys to do what I did with AWS. You know what I mean? I want you guys to be able to take and build your brand. And if Builderall ain't your company, obviously everybody in here is still doing our thing. I'm sure when the last company went away, everybody found a company and they dug into it. Some people found a good company. I'm sure a lot of us found some companies. You know what I'm saying? But either way, there's something out there. And again,
you can just promote your own team, your own company that you're doing right now, and you're going to build your builder all team anyway because you're going to get your team to use your funnel.
See?
And then it's gonna build your team naturally because literally it's helping them make money. You know.
See, that's the thing. You know what I mean? When Carmen comes in, you know what I mean? I want to know what company, what product, what brand she wants to promote. It's going to be completely different from Rooksta. I know Rooksta's going to take over the world. He's 3-Pac. He's Tupac plus one. You know what I mean? He's going to be marketing a whole other product. And then, of course, you know what I mean? You got Chad Drips, Wizard, 50 Shades of Grey. He's got a bunch of different products. Jerome James is going to be selling, you know what I mean, autoresponders, you know, blogs and carburetors. He's got his thing. You know, I'm going to be over here selling, sexy calendars. And no, I'm just playing. But either way, I'm going to be yes.
I've got a question, bro.
I'm glad that you got to go ahead. Yeah.
Fire away.
I got a question for everybody.
Okay.
So this is a question for everyone in here. Out of all the people in here, who has a website? And also, have you ever generated revenue from that website? And if so, how did you go?
You know my answer, so I'll let everybody else jump in.
I got 30 of them, and I generate money for most of them.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Jerome's muted, but I know he wants to say something.
Yo, yeah, I got a website. I got a few websites, few funnels. I got a blog
website, do you mean like WordPress or a marketing system? Can you be like
a site on the web that you can contact through Google?
Like a blog or so, or someone that can actually opt in?
The website.
Just a regular live site. This is I got a few live sites. They're not ranked or anything like that, if that's what you asking.
No. I was just wondering. I was just wondering out of the people, because obviously Josiah and Chad, you guys have done this before. I understand it. I'm just trying to figure out where everybody else is at. If you have had, because I'm not at that point yet where I've got a domain, but I don't have a website. I'm not ready yet. I don't think I'm ready. I'm trying to make steps to get to where.
Well, as far as websites, that's what I started off with was web design.
Oh, yeah.
And I started off with WordPress, Wix. I tried them all.
I think the most important thing is like where you're delivering the traffic from. Like, as I know, like the Facebook groups, that's not something that I would kind of like advise people to really promote unless you're doing like a webinar, and you're really getting their attention to like want to add you on Facebook or so they can get connected to you more.
The question that I really want to ask, the question that I really mean is because websites are pretty. I wouldn't say it's hard to like get the mission is getting people to go to your website. That's the mission. That's the mission that we're all trying to do is get people to visit our website. And when the people have visited your website, have you sold any products from your website to those people, or anybody can use? I don't know, because I'm just trying to figure out.
So you're thinking more specifically along the lines of like e-commerce, where like you're trying to sell T-shirts, CDs, that type of stuff.
Well, my first website was Shopify. My first website was Shopify, and I made a few sales there, but it was hit and miss, and it was more of a struggle because you had to keep maintaining with ads. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I liked it to do, I started learning the basics, and the basics of it was collecting emails, collecting contacts, and like Chad's saying is you have to. Well, from what I know is that you have to touch them at least 5 times minimum, right, to make this sale. Even if because they don't trust you to put their their credit card information in just some random website. Like people they got to see your face and know that you're a real person.
And that report. So
I understood that in the beginning, and I tried to keep generating new leads, and it's like I had to start the process over again every single time.
I've got to.
And
I'm sorry,
go
bro.
ahead.
No, you go. You go. I'll let you finish. Sorry, brother.
Oh yeah. So you know, I started realizing that I just needed to focus on, you know, my email sequences, you know, getting those contacts to be automated, and, you know, sending them videos of me and videos of products and more realistic things than instead of just photos or anything like that, like, you know, like Amazon does or whatever, like just shows you a photo and that's it. You know, people like us that are getting branded, you have to show them a reality of who you are with your face behind the product, with your brand. You get what I'm saying? And it starts off with a website. It starts off with a website, brother.
Are you thinking about something like this? If you can still see my screen. Can you see my screen still? I don't know. But something like this.
I've got a question for you guys now, Chad and Josiah. Hearing everything that Jerome just said, what kind of tools and Builder can you suggest to him that could help improve those sales, like improve his revenue, improve his income? What kind of tools and features can you suggest to him?
Go ahead, Chad. I know where I'm going with this.
Well, I mean, you know, Jerome just got started with Builder, so he's kind of just now starting to build his list. So he's kind of already using the tools, but, you know, mostly he's got a nice landing page now, which he built on Builder. You know, he's got his email campaign set up, which he's using Mailing Boss for that. We haven't got his Drips Wizard set up yet, but we're going to be doing that tonight, I believe.
Can we check out the website?
Yeah. We want to show him your website, Jerome? Want to show him your landing page?
Oh, I'm actually not on my computer. I'm on my phone right now, man.
You can probably do it.
But we'll just connect, man. We'll connect, and I'll show you all that in the back office. You know, right now I wish I could steal the screen, but I'm just sitting on the webinar so that I could you know, answer questions. You know, because I'm the newest guy, you know, on the team, but you know, it's like it's been a lot of trainings that we've been doing. Advanced, you know, social media traffic, just, you know, things like that. Me and Josiah, we've been working on the chat bot feature right now to you know, get these webinars out and things like that, special videos that he got, you know.
That you're the first blogger I've worked with too. You're the only person I've worked with that actually had the goal of creating a blog. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of a new experience. It's not really about making the money, but it's getting information out there that's going to lead.
And that's the great thing about Builder. There's so many tools in there. No matter what you're trying to do, you can do it. If you need to make an e-commerce store, like what it sounds like. How do you say your name? Is it
Ruki?
Ruki.
Okay, Ruki. It sounds like I think you're music, right? Like you do music. You're an artist. Okay, so what you're probably going to need is an e-commerce store. You're going to want to be able to sell merchandise. You want to be able to sell T-shirts. You want to be able to sell CDs. You want to be able to sell that stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to broaden my horizons. I want to see how many revenue I can get on.
Exactly, yeah. And at the same time, you can have your showcase of your music on there. You can have it play as soon as people hit the page. You can have, you know, whereas Jerome needs a blog. Well, guess what? We have a blog maker.
Yeah, right? You can embed your SoundCloud.
We got a landing page. We have everything.
Your Reverb Nation, like, I mean, all these different tools and different websites. You can actually embed them in. You can embed your comments to a Facebook post right there on your website. Like, it depends on pretty much what you want to do. Like, you know, when you have the email system set up, you have the chatbot set up. These are tools that's going to help you to make really passive income. I'm involved. You know what I mean? Part of my strategy is like doing this, and I want to do it on purpose. You know what I mean? I'm active in this. So instead of just kind of sending somebody into, you know, a funnel, which I want to do so I can get them in contact with me, what I do, what's fun for me, is I want to get in contact with these people one at a time. You know what I mean? Jerome's going to want to get his blogs out to 1,000 people at once. You know what I mean? Or over the course of a week. You know what I mean? Ruki, when you're getting ready to do one of your live shows, you're going to want 10,000 people to get a notification, you know, all in the next hour. Me, I want to, get into communication with one person at a time over and over and over because I'm building a team. So it really does. This is going to be one of those scenarios where, you're reaching out, you're talking to the people you want to talk to about the things you want to talk about. My product is going to be different from most of the other people's here. Obviously, we're all going to have Builderall as a product. That's going to be something that's unites us all. You see what I'm saying? However, not everybody's going to want to sell Builderall.
Yeah, the great thing is you're selling them on making more money in their own business that they're already doing. You're not trying to switch them, right? You're just telling them, hey, if you want to take your marketing to the next level, we can help you do that. And then as they want to, if let's say they're network marketing related, they're going to share it with their team. Then they may become involved as a business member, right? They may start selling it to their team.
Or the affiliate marketing, the affiliate program side of this business is like a side venture. The real value is in the product itself.
It's in the tools, man.
The tools can make you money. Like, okay, here's the thing. Let me explain to you guys how much money I've made off these stupid tools. Okay, and they're not stupid, but like this is literally
a ridiculous amount of them.
Yes, I literally make websites for people. Okay, I make chatbots. I sell these things. I have a realtor club where I help realtors generate leads for their business, right? And this is all stuff that I make on Builder, right? And I charge $3,000 a year for my real estate club. I charge anywhere from $500 to $2,500 for a website, right? This is all money that I make off Builder. It's not off the business, me sharing it, right, with other people and them signing up. It's literally just me using the tools to make money. There's many, many ways. And me and Josiah actually did a video on, I think, what do we do? 15 ways you can make money with Builderall without ever sharing it.
I thought it was 22, but the list just kept growing.
Right. So like this thing is really amazing. It's going to help them build their existing business. It's going to help you guys take your AWS, the ones that are still doing it, to the next level, because you can have all these cool funnels. Josiah's got a couple of them that you could probably steal, I'm sure. Right. Still left over. You might have to update them with the new stuff, but the framework is there, right? Once you have a funnel built, once you've mastered your funnel, you get to share that with your team, help your downline, right? So it's all about helping grow your existing business. If you're a small business owner, hey, does your web presence suck? Right? Most of them do. Most people have terrible websites. They haven't updated their website since they had it built in 1990, right? Like, I'm serious. Like, if you go on the web and you search a bunch of people's random websites, like 9 out of 10 of them suck. If you just go in the yellow pages and you search local businesses, they're terrible. Okay, you could literally call those people and say, "Hey, I'll update your website for $500," and then boom, you just made $500.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple.
The training just doesn't quit. I mean, there's constant training, and plus, you don't have to worry about a lot of people that get online and they have trouble because you literally got 60,000 people that are creating videos and doing trainings and adding their own strategies. Well, I mean, just imagine just Noah's flood is just going to sweep the freaking earth because so many of these tools, I'm not going to say all these tools, but so many of these tools are getting ready to get updated and upgraded. So all of the certified partners, all of the digital programmers, the actual people that are coding these tools in, these people are going to have to make all new content, going over trainings for these new tools and stuff like that. We're at the forefront, guys. I mean, this is just like, man, how many times did I say it with AWS? This is like, being there when Steve Jobs got his great idea, right? This is at the beginning of something new. And
we're about to have a relaunch, guys.
And Builderall's been around for about 10 years. E-Business for us, their parent company, 12 years. Okay, so this is not brand new. The stuff they're implementing is next level stuff. And again, they've reached a point to where they have more tools that are better functioning, better support, you know what I mean? And obviously they got it for a better price than literally anybody. I don't care. I can name them all. I'll name them all. And
even at the 69, still the best price point out there. Even at the 69, yeah.
Russell can keep pumping his $300, you know what I mean, puffy tool if he wants to, but I'll tell you what, people are buying ClickFunnels because of the name, the brand, you know what I mean, and the training. I'll grant you this: if I was going to pay $300 for ClickFunnels, it would be for the training. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be for the tools. You know what I mean? Same thing with Conversion Pro. I'm sorry, Dave Dubs. Sorry, buddy. You're a great guy. I love a lot of people that use your tools, but they're crap. They're so unfunctional. When you got a pixel perfect, web builder there, you can move things around 1 pixel at a time. You don't get more precise than that. So I'll debate anybody on their online, unless you're going to hire somebody and pay them $20,000, $30,000 to make you a WordPress site from scratch on your own personal server. No, this is about the only tool that has what, and trust me, I've been working for 8 months to try to find something better, and there ain't nothing.
Yeah, there's
I
something
got
out
another
there.
question, bro.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to take up so much time.
Now take up more.
Myself. Oh, and by the way, Chad, bro, that was Gangsta's website. I just saw the last one. I really liked it.
Oh, dude, I make tons of websites. I wasn't joking, man. You can make all kinds of cool websites.
Cool,
This
bro.
one's got a store and everything. That's what I was trying to show you. Like, I can make you a store
I've
with.
seen you
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. It's really professional. The other question I wanted to good job, well done on your website. It's gangster one. The other question I wanted to pose to you fellas for Chad and Josiah, more so you fellas. So I've got my Facebook stuff. I'm doing some marketing shit that I'm trying to get my engagement up. The real goal of that is to convert that engagement into interest, and then convert that interest into revenue. That's why we're here.
Right.
But right now I'm not really at the point. And probably the people that I want to approach with this, they're not really business people. They don't have a business or whatever. What I wanted to ask you was, are there any tools on here that can improve my not improve, but improve the reach on my content that I create on these social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? Is there any tools on Builderall, bro, that can help me push out that engagement? And if so, what are they? And how can I use them?
Well, if I can.
Auto poster. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Facebook auto poster, Instagram auto poster, and there should be new tools that are supposed to be coming. I think I heard maybe Twitter and LinkedIn, but don't quote me on that. There's tools that they haven't even told us about that are supposed to be launched in July. So they told us about a lot of them, which is exciting. But they've been holding out on us because they still want there to be more surprise when they launch in July, which is it's just blowing my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's more of a honestly, it's more of a traffic question. Like, what you need is reach, which is traffic, which is like we're always trying to help you guys improve with that. Like, we tell you all the newest techniques as we learn them. Like, I'm in a bunch of high level coaching groups and stuff. So when new stuff comes in, I always try and keep you guys up to date, like what's going on. I run ads for a living for people. So, as far as ads go, if you ever need help with that, like I'm around for that, just ask. I've helped a few people. I think I've helped Jerome set up an ad. I've helped Sai set up ads. So if you need help with that part, like the generating traffic, there's many, many different ways that we can generate traffic from organic to paid. Chatbots are another big thing that you'll be using, especially if you're going to be doing a ton of organics or if you're going to be sharing in groups, sharing on local pages, maybe doing flyers, anything like that. Really, having a chatbot to interact and help grow your fan base is something that you could definitely put into place. I'm just trying to think. I mean, there's a bunch of tools in there that you can use. The webinar tool, if you're really trying to interact with your fan base and grow it, a good way you could do questionnaires, through the webinar tool. There's all kinds of stuff you can do, man. You just got to get creative with it. There's so many tools in there that you can really go crazy.
It's almost like Legos. You can pretty much piece together any switch way. But for you specifically, Ruki, because like we had our conversation, you know what I mean? These kind of things can pretty much help anybody, build their business to an automation level, you know what I mean? Where you could stick a domain on a billboard, and if anybody goes to that domain, they could run into a chatbot on your social media, run into your email marketing campaign. Like there's so many ways that you can set it up to where people can get to that automated, states where you're going to get them to your new Facebook or get them to sign up or get them to join and perform.
Hire you for a gig, whatever.
So, yeah. But the big vision that I have, which worked for me, which kind of took us to another level, and the same thing that every business gets to eventually is paid ads. You know what I mean? It's pretty much where it is. So, where I think people will mess up is they'll go and they'll buy ads, but they don't send them anywhere where they're going to be able to convert. And I mean, it's great. I want to build my Facebook page, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to buy an ad. Cool. I got a bunch of people that clicked on my page. But that doesn't really help me convert them at all. You know what I mean? Once I have a system set up to where they can receive emails or they can get updates on when the live show is, or they can, again, come to the webinar tool and see the show from last week, and then afterwards push the button underneath the register for the next one after they kind of got an idea what we're doing. Like once you have that system set up for what you're specifically trying to accomplish, then a $5 Facebook ad here and there, a $10 Facebook ad here and there is going to convert more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, it really does. It's
because you got all the
to do with the actual landing page.
Yeah. You got the dominoes all set up.
Yeah.
So if they make it to your Facebook, that chatbot's going to take them where you want them to go. Your contact me stuff. Here, join my webinar. Hey, come right over to my e-commerce site. Check out this T-shirt I put together. Or, hey, follow me over here. Check out my LinkedIn.
You have to have a targeted. So like the key to the landing page working for an ad, you have to have a targeted traffic, right? Yep. And then the ad copy has to make sense with what they're hitting on the landing page.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the whole point is, hey, we want them to come check out our new album, right? We're going to be like, hey, check out the first song on our new album free here, right? And then they click here. We're not going to take them to your website that has all this, like if you're looking at my screen, right? It's got all this informational garbage about you, telling them about you, all these different things, right? That's not what they're there for, okay? They're there for a specific thing, which is hearing your very first track. So we'll have a landing page with a play thing that says, enter your email here to listen to the very first track free.
Yeah.
And that's all there is on it, okay? And that's the mistake that most people make with their ads is they don't have a landing page. They have a website.
Yeah.
Okay? And they drive stuff to their website. Here's what happens. They get there, they get all confused. They're like, oh, look at all this information. I got information overload because I can't really process information this quickly. Now, instead of entering my email just to hear the song like I would have done, right? Now I just leave.
Yeah,
and that's the
clear direction on what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, that's why a funnel is so important. And a landing page is just a part of the funnel, right? The landing page is the first step.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say that. The ad is the first step, but the landing page is the first step once they're in the funnel. And that is so important because if it doesn't make sense to what you got them there for, they're just not going to do it, period.
That free consultation and credit analysis is the landing page right there. That would be the
Well, here's the thing, but this is just like my website. If I wanted to really run traffic, I would never, ever run ad traffic to this page. Ever.
Because people wouldn't know what to do off the bat.
They had no clue what to do.
He wouldn't convert them. And
there's so much shit on here for them to do. They would just get lost. Okay,
yeah,
I wanted to get a lead out of this, I would have a very specific thing that says, hey, want a free credit analysis? And it's literally just going to be a simple page that says, hey, you want a free credit analysis with a little maybe graph of it showing their score going up, right? Yeah. Enter your information here, name, email, phone number. Get my free credit analysis on the button. Done. That's it. That's all you want on there. You don't want other stuff on there because it's just going to distract them from doing what you want them to do, which is give you their information.
So when people get online and they're trying to, if you go to Toyota, you go look up some site for Toyota, every single one of them. I don't care what car dealership you go to, they're going to have their phone number in the top corner somewhere. All right. And that's because the quickest way they're going to sell a car is to get you on the phone and talk to you and get you to come down to that place. Now that works for selling those cars because those salesmen, word of mouth, they want to be in direct communication with somebody. However, if you actually want to rank your website, you will never, ever, ever have your phone number on a website because then you're going to get that bounce rate. If people just come to your website and then call and then click off your website, that's called a bounce. Yeah. And when you have bounces, that's going to reduce your chances of ranking your website. So Google wants you to click on a website and click something on that website, you know, that actually counts as somebody viewing your, you know, actually your website.
Interacting.
The equivalent of a 3-second view.
Pardon me?
It'd be like the equivalent of a 3-second view.
Something like that. Yeah, well, basically, they're going to pick up on a click. You know what I mean? So if you want to rank your website, you're going to operate differently than if you want to sell a car. They're obviously not too worried about selling cars because dealerships get targeted via local, you know, optimization. People are going to end up on somebody's website is because they're going to type in purchase a car, Oil City, Pennsylvania. And I'm not going to get the top ranks. Just if I click in buy car, it's going to take me to the most local one there is, you know? So they're not ranking because they're getting clicked on. You know, they're ranking because they're locally optimized, and Google knew that they were the ones closest to me that I could buy a car from. So it's a personal thing when you're figuring out how you want to set up your system to be able to drive traffic. You know, how passive do you want to make it? Or like me, I don't want to make it.
I would never count on SEO though.
It's a rough situation.
Money on it.
I mean, but me personally, SEO can screw off. I don't give a shit about SEO. I want to talk to people. When I get people to my website, it's because that is the step I just had to take to get them to my face. I want to get them.
What's SEO?
Search engine optimization.
Oh yeah, thanks. Sorry, I'm an amateur.
No, you're not. You knew what that was.
You
just thought it was the new band out of Jersey is all. You know what I mean? Who's SEO?
I know this was supposed to be like a builder or thing, but I just want to say I appreciate the insight, boys. Thank you.
Not a problem, man. I mean, this is what it is.
Anytime, brother.
I pulled this together, and again, I did a couple lives today. Not much preparation. I spent all yesterday and all night reaching out to people that I've worked with in the past that we've done it. You know what I mean? Whether we worked together and you made $10 or you made $100 or even more. You know what I me
Oh,
we had a
I
good
was going to
system.
show you guys this. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to cut you off. I forgot I was going to show you guys some stuff that was coming.
No problem. But basically, you know what I mean? Me, what I like to do, I like working with a team. So this is my process. Surprisingly, I didn't have to set up that much of a website. You know what I mean? I didn't even need somebody's email. Zoom took your email, so you had an account to come in. But other than that, you know what I mean? For my system, it's more important to me to be able to speak with somebody one-on-one than it is to capture their email. I know there's about 50 billion network marketers that are probably rolling in the grave right now. But
Josiah, you're gonna get to a point. You're gonna get to a point soon where you won't have enough time to do that. So
you're right. You're absolutely correct.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's going to be when I have a team trained to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So just like with AWS, you know, I didn't have to train 446 people. I trained 17. And then they trained the next tier. And then those people train more. And eventually the questions stopped coming to me.
Yeah, the idea is to get to the point where you're not the one answering the questions.
That's it. And literally, if you're here and you're trying to make money online, you need to understand millionaires that make millions of dollars doing this shit, they do it with 7 to 8 incomes. Okay. The average millionaire, online network marketer millionaire has 7 incomes. How do they do that? They reach a point to where their shit is running autopilot. Either they're doing it with Facebook ads or like me. They build a team, train those people, help those people train the next generation of people. And once, you know what I mean? Nobody's asking me.
And start doing it again.
Yeah, what Chad was saying for me. You know,
literally do. Like
yeah.
Robert Hollis has done it like 5 times or something already.
So and once you got your team built, you know what I mean? You can move on to the next income, which is what I was hoping to be able to do with the last company. If things would have kept going smoothly, I'm sure that's where we would have, reached, you know what I mean? But hey, man, stuff happens. You know what I mean? That was probably, I think, my 12th company, over the course of the past half decade when I started doing this kind of stuff. So, it finally boiled down to where I found a company that's worked for me for over a year before I even tried selling it to anybody. You know what I mean? It's just simply worked for me. And so now this is my flagship, you know what I mean? My number one company that I want to build with.
Okay,
but it's more about the people.
Before I let you guys go, or before you guys all go,
oh yeah,
I'll show you some cool stuff real quick. Okay, So you kind of saw how the Drift Wizard works or whatever, but what I didn't show you is that calendar thing that Josiah's got right there. We're going to have that built into the Drift Wizard soon, so we're not going to be using an external tool for that. So you're going to be able to literally just give people an appointment link. Out of here, you'll be able to set up your times and stuff, and it will kind of, here, I'll just show you what it looks like. It'll have a calendar like this, just like kind of calendar had, and they'll be able to set a time, create an appointment, and it'll go directly into your Drips Wizard and start the automation for that campaign. So if they set up a time, it'll automatically fire off the automated campaign, which is very, very cool. It's also going to be integrated into Messenger. So very, very soon here, we'll be able to integrate into Messenger as well. So not only will we have the text and emails going out, but there will be a little button here that says Messenger, and we'll be able to directly communicate with their Facebook Messenger through here.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be neat, too, when people come to, Success with Carmen, and the chatbot pops up and be like, hey, want to schedule something? They click it, and boom. You know what I mean? They pick a day, pick a time. You get an email letting you know when they're going to be there, and you're ready to go. You know what I mean?
And they're also going to have these little quizzes, too.
Yeah.
This is where you'll connect your Facebook. I don't have mine connected yet, but they'll have these little quizzes, so you'll be able to make quizzes here, set your appointments, trigger track with pixels, all kinds of cool stuff. So you'll be able to, and this will all integrate into the Drifts Wizard. So, after you get the lead, you can have them go directly to a survey page where you're asking them, hey, when are you looking to start? How much money are you looking to invest into your business? Such and such and such and such. And all that information will automatically get transferred right into the Drifts Wizard. So,
and if this doesn't seem overwhelming to you, you might not be human, because this is a lot of crap that most people ain't going to be able to follow. 90%
Nobody else's software does this. You're going to be able, it's literally going to be able to communicate with people through every main form of messaging out there right now. I mean, the platforms that people use the most for communication are phone, text, and Messenger, Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
So we have them all covered.
Mobile. It all goes back to mobile. Messenger, text, voicemail, all that stuff. It's all going to come back to mobile.
A lot of people have their text go through their Messenger. Yeah. Like Messenger handles their text messaging.
Just automatically load up contact.
Yeah. So we definitely wanted to have that. So that's something that's going to be coming real shortly here. That's not even public information. I'm just giving you guys a little.
Yeah. And again, if I was anybody, on the receiving end of this, getting literally, a half a year's worth of information jammed down their throat at once, I would probably be tripping out. However, why I'm not tripping out is simply because I know that this is a slow process. You know what I mean? I can take a week to set up a website, depending on what I want to do with it. And honestly, we did a video where we set up a website in less than 10 minutes and had it, ready to receive information and drive traffic right there. So, the goal wasn't to make the perfect website. The goal was to slap together a quick functioning website so we can start working and driving traffic right now. And then over time, we're going to beautify it. We're going to put the images in the background. We're going to add other tidbits of information. We're going to add additional buttons that can get you to my Facebook and stuff like that. That's going to happen over time. The goal is have a page that does its job so we can start making money. And again, over time, we make it pretty. We add things to it. Probably won't have a webinar replay tool attached to there, but by next month I will. I'll work my way up to it, so that's all, guys. It's literally building a house. You start with the foundation, you get your supplies all together, which that's pretty much what it is, and then start piecing it together bit by bit. And guys, you got to know, man, this shit's fun. I'm sorry, man. I love doing this stuff. As much as I like getting in the camera and running my mouth, I love it. It is. I'm a Lego dude. So no, man, we totally went in, man. It's going on 10:30 now. Is there any other questions? Anything that any statements, any ideas, any confessions, gripes, complaints, moans, anything like that? Am I gonna get any hate mail? Maybe get a dirty diaper in my mailbox. I see it coming. See, Chad's just gonna go right on in there, man. He's just gonna start a whole new one up. talk about Drip Swizzer. Plenty of ways to do that. So, but I'll tell you what do you think, Chad? Anything else on your mind you wanna cover before we go ahead and let these beautiful people go get some rest or some coffee or, you know what I mean, something? The next great adventure.
No, I think unless you guys have any questions, I was just setting up an appointment thing actually. But yeah, if you guys have questions, I'll answer them. Otherwise, I think I'm good. So
Good go. All right, so well, I'll tell you what, man. I had no plans of a hard sell. I'm not, anybody could buy this anytime they want, pretty much. However, when I pulled this thing together, kind of ramshot, but my goal was to simply get in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hopefully in the next day or two, I'm gonna get to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? See what kind of plans y'all have, what kind of companies y'all are working in, what kind of audience y'all are targeting. And, if we can come up with a good plan that we think we can get going, within a couple of days, hopefully we'll get everybody, started up one at a time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all gonna be looking forward to hearing my voice over the next couple of days?
Too early to tell.
Hard to tell?
It's too early to tell.
Too early that's okay. That's an acceptable answer. You know what I mean? So, but all right.
Thanks a lot, boys. Fuck, appreciate that. Thank you, Chad, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the insight, man.
yeah, no problem. Let us know if you have any other questions.
Totally, guys. And again, y'all have seen the pages before. Chad's working on that there, so I'd be happy to go ahead and bounce on over there and show y'all this. If you ain't familiar, we definitely have facebook.com/automation answer. This is going to be the one we're going to try to get everybody to keep up with. This is my builder all brand. So when we get new information about tools, information about the company, but also some nifty, other little side hacks that we're going to have, when it comes to maybe automating your LinkedIn or your Twitter or whatever, special interviews that we end up having. This is where it's going to be right here. Facebook.com/automation answer. And of course, I like doing my own RAND, if you're familiar, Mr. Therapy. If you want to follow me personally and maybe get a little bit more adult content as far as the vernacular is concerned, we definitely take a whole lot less shit over here at Mr. Therapy on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/whoistherapy, and you're going to be able to get the adult version of what we are here to do. So with that, guys, Man, this is just the beginning. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm back. I couldn't be happier.
Might as well cut it off, bro.
No, yeah. I was just wanting to see how long I could go without somebody saying something. About 8 seconds. That was fun. Hey, man, what can I say, man? I like having a good time, but all right, guys. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and slice it there, man. Anybody's got anything to say, man, hit me up. I'm probably going to be up a good couple of hours. Love to chat and see where y'all are at. So, man, I'm open book, man. I'll let y'all know when we got some of these videos uploaded so y'all can, go back and watch how goofy I am for a second time. Nice. All right, y'all, man. Hey, Chad, thanks again for jumping in, bro. It's good time as always, man.
Yeah, no problem. And if any of you have any questions, just for me, just ask Josiah or reach out to me personally. I don't really care. You guys can add me on Facebook if you want. So
Totally. And again, if you want to do the Drip Swizzer thing without the builder all thing, there's a link for that. It's dripswizzer.com, right, Chad?
It's dripswizard.com/Josiah. Just so I know you signed up through Josiah.
There you go. So, yep, he's able to make a link for everybody that comes in and does it too. So he can slide y'all a little money when somebody comes and wants to use it underneath you guys too. So, neat stuff we're doing. You know what I mean? We're not tied down. That's for damn sure. So, guys, man, look forward to talking to y'all. I think I'm going to go put on another pot of coffee, do some more stuff. So, hope y'all have a good night, and we'll be talking to y'all soon.
Later, brother.
Bye, guys. Bye, Carmen. Get a hold of me, yo. Ruki, we got bars, dude. We got some verses coming, man. Absolutely. Marco, I hope those waffles was good. Hope you had extra bananas. Bananas and waffles. Those are the best.